Born in Paris in 1974, he managed his first steps in 28 months. A little late compared to other children, it was always been a victim of mockery. He then behaved like an adult and decides that human relationships were useless to him. Eustache was never known for his humor. Having never had friends, he had then just his mother who was very protective of him. Former teachers, his students always had poor results. Teacher he was a little sadistic with his students. A terrible day, Tombo wanted to try an amazing experience. He tried to earn gliding with forks in which were laid an egg. Having achieved this improbable feat, but now within the record book, Tombo, enraged, tried a backflip. We don't know if the jump was successful, but since then Tombo has some behavioral disorders which make its unsociability even greater. In 1994, realized his first film, The Raoul Initiative. This film is about a young boy named Raoul, and not liking his name, adopt another name, Gustave Baptiste, have life user. At the end of the film, he decides to resume his real name because the finale accepts and doesn't want to be afraid of ridicule from others. In 1995, Tombo runs with his second film Jean Dujardin, Be Aware, I Hiccups. In this film, it's important to understand the metaphor of the well-being of the sensation of touch with nature with man. Deforestation is also a major term in this film. Tombo plays himself and Dujardin plays the role of the baker in which Tombo will be buried at the beginning of the film. The film drew 428 entries, but book a lawsuit, because of the net Sigma man with long nails. The trial was won, but Tombo was faced with large debts. For this reason, it was important to have a lot of money, which led directed Tombo to Hollywood. His only argument was, "I need money." Warner understood problems Tombo and wanted to oblige. In 1997, he realized his third film with Robert De Niro's second role, of course. The truth is not always understandable. Here, Tombo wanted first to address the issue of illegal immigration in the United States. Tombo plays the role of a Mexican immigrant who must go to the United States because his mother is unbearable. De Niro plays the role of a police officer trying to stop Tombo, but Tombo obviously wins the fight with the hands and buried the body in the deserts. There was major success and the film was at worldwide box office on the first day of its release, between 6 am and 10 am. Tombo was cunning. He asked to have a meeting usually early to be first somewhere, at some point. In 1999, Tombo engaged in humanitarian and donated his mother organs in a Nepalese tribe. It also decides to adopt a child in order to have greater popularity rating. In 2000, Tombo realized the film, a dramatic romance, The Prodigious Onion Part 1 and Part 2. These two parts are complementary and constitute it a rarely acquired in terms of emotion film.
Para Marcané, llego a Puerto, voy para Mayarín.
In 2002, Tombo made a film that was not expected of him. Death is a delicate situation. Here, new film, since the film made himself in bed not pourri. The film during 2 hours and 16 minutes, showing the characters he just has dead. The critics were unanimous and didn't understand the value of such a film. Tombo then fell into a deep depression. After falling into the alcohol, he sped off the road, which led him in 3 years in prison. After 2 years in psychotherapy, Tombo back in front of the stage, determined to win his first Oscar. In 2007, returns to cinema with Tombo, The Cooker Madness. with Jean Rochefort and 50 Cent in the walls of Apprentice Cooks.
Hello, Mr. Tombo. How are you?
Bad. I broke a tooth this morning.
We'll start. What advice would you give to a young filmmaker wanting to start in this business?
I will advise him to give up. I don't like young people. They're stupid. The girl I adopted, Cocola, she had never said anything that I didn't already know. If a person wants to do the job, which follows the example of my film, I am an example.
You're so modest. What collaboration has impressed you the most in your career?
I will say my film, Death is a Difficult Situation. I enjoyed making this film. I brought me a lot, both financially and in human relation.
But you didn't make this film alone?
Exactly. I learned to understand me and knowing my limits.
Well, you...
You there! I'm thirsty, bring me a drink!
I said, do you think that cinema can get people to understand things about the society, about the complexities of human relationships, both scientifically and historically?
Maybe. I think if you pay to see my movies, you go that shit, you do a good deal. You have a little money on you anyway?
Me?
Yes. Yes, you.
No,
Money.
I haven't.
Money! Money! Hey!
Calm down. What are your next projects, Mr. Tombo? Mr. Tombo. What are your next projects?
Call me Eustache. I am currently doing a series in the Paris region. Unthinkable. I feel that this time my success will be assured. I took some partners this time because my daughter told me to be more open-minded. Open-minded, and a little help wouldn't hurt me.
You have a kind soul, Eustache. Do you intend to scuba diving? Scuba diving.
Not this month, but this summer, maybe. Joking. You will kindly be more fun next time.
I'm sorry. Can you tell a message to young people in the school, the Esra, to encourage them?
Je vous aime beaucoup. J'aime la France. Vous êtes tous génial.
New.
Génial.
New. Yeah.
Génial.
But you're not French? What did you do this accent?
C'est vrai. C'est exact. C'est vrai. Certes. C'est vrai. In addition, I address a message to their beloved English teacher, whom I met at a meeting in London in 2010. Don't forget to close the window. It will include, this is a very nice person. It's water?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yes, it is.
Water is blue. It's not blue.
Yes.
Blue, not blue.
It's blue.
No, blue, not blue.
It's sea blue.
Yes.